Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Manuel Boada, your host of the podcast, The Inca. Today, I am joined by two of my lovely friends, Ignas and Samantha Sicam. We have met because we are in the same class. We are in APSC 278. Shout out Andrew Zhang, the best professor in UBC, hands down, that I've met so far. So far, yeah. All right, would you guys like Coca-Cola to drink? We have nude.
I'll grab a nude.
Or some water.
I'll have some water.
Cup of milk. What do we like?
Milk.
Water.
Yeah.
Water. Okay, I'm having Coca-Cola myself.
What's a nude?
It's kind of like a tweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 3 p.m. on a Monday.
Well, it's not mine. Firstly, it's Kevin's.
Let's see.
And there's been two the entire year. We never drink.
When was the last time you? Oh no, Saturday.
Yeah, maybe don't talk about that on the podcast.
Oh yeah, every weekend, man. Thank you.
Let the record show that me and Kevin have not drank at all this year.
Cap.
No, it's not Kevin. Oh, Kevin drank this
Kevin
Saturday.
drank.
Yeah, but aside from that, we don't drink.
What about you, Sam? It's a drinking podcast now.
It's a drinking podcast.
Last night,
Last night.
my friends and I went to a karaoke bar.
A karaoke bar. What's your go-to karaoke song?
Dancing Queen.
Dancing Queen. How's that go?
It's an ABBA
That
song.
you're the dancing queen.
Because everyone dances.
No,
And I don't have to sing.
I've never heard this.
Never heard
it.
Alright, see,
You've
he's
never
having
watched
a
Mamma
rum
Mia?
and coke right now.
No.
You've never watched Mamma Mia?
No, you wanna know how the fancy people pour stuff? They go like this.
Huh?
They go like this. Well, actually, not the fancy people. I saw this
I've
on.
never seen
I
that.
saw this
I've
on a
never
reel.
seen
Hold on, I saw this on a reel. I'll explain it. Okay, so.
Dude, you're saying your shit
I don't
everywhere.
think the
This
fancy
is,
people.
no, this is how it goes. If I said Jesse James West was shooting an episode with an ex gangster, and he said whenever we were in a restaurant with a group of people, but there was one person that was like an outsider, and I'd want to let everyone else know that I want to talk to everyone else, but this one person, I'd go like this. So you're one of my friends. I want to talk to you privately. I'd go like this. Say there's another person here. I'd go like this. Pour my own cup like this. And if you're the person that I want to talk, that I don't want to talk to, so I want to talk to everyone else, I'd go like this. I'd pour it like that. So that's just a little sign. It's like this. It's
So you're
like
telling me.
backhand. No, I'm
Yeah,
telling
you're
everyone
telling
else.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're
What if I clue into it?
then
You're
you're cooked.
Then you're cooked.
Then you're cooked. I don't know. I didn't watch all the whole episode. I just watched the cut on the reel.
Oh yeah.
So 278 guys. How's it been so far?
Great class.
I think top 2 classes I've taken so far at UBC.
What would
Top
be the
2.
one?
Yeah, what would be the first?
Fuck, what would be the first one? Oh, nursing 180. Nursing 180.
Nursing 180.
Can't go wrong with nursing 180.
I think that it's definitely been one of my most interesting classes.
For sure.
What was the most interesting section so far?
That's a good question.
Dude, it's all amazing. It's all great.
I actually think that this, like, what is wood made out of, and like how the.
Dude, you were cheesing
How the
the whole
microstructure-
lecture.
What do you mean I was cheesing? I was glazing is what I was doing. No, but the
You're getting off
microstructure.
to it.
Yeah, no, how the microstructures work. Like, have you? Okay, I was telling Sam this, but have you ever gotten in an argument with someone that there are no straight lines in nature?
Yeah, there aren't. It doesn't exist. Everything has
Bro, in
imperfections.
the microstructure of wood. I mean, sure, they're not perfect straight lines, but
they're kind of close.
yeah, and they're just squares. Like, yeah, so I feel like that just goes off.
I feel like it's oversimplified.
That just goes above a lot of people's heads, but they don't even know.
I mean, maybe it is.
So next time, my dad brings this up to me a lot. So next time I talk to him, I'll let him know.
I get your dad on the pod.
I do. He's a professional at a lot of stuff. I gotta do a lot of life experiences. Yeah, but I think my favorite part about the class so far has been Andrew Zhang.
Andrew Zhang for sure.
He's a
Unreal
gem.
teacher.
He's a gem.
Unreal teacher.
Definitely.
He's just,
Definitely best teacher at UBC.
he makes me want to go to class. Like,
Exactly.
he makes me excited to learn.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I'm already interested in the topic, but the lecturer makes it more interesting.
Yes.
Yes.
So we were talking about what our career goals are going to be a bit ago. Who were we up? We were talking about her being manufacturer, maybe teacher.
Teacher, high school teacher.
Professor.
Professor Sam at APSC.
Yeah, what's Finn Ignas gonna do?
Want that money, that chicken.
You want that chicken?
That chicken. So I don't know.
Bro's out for the doubloons.
The
If you would have told me that you were
Irish.
Irish, if you would have told me that you were Irish, I would believe you. Like
You
you,
sound
you
so Canadian.
Guess what
though.
I am? I'm European, but I'm
guess what you
I'm
are, bro?
I'm two main
You're
countries.
guess what you are?
Yeah.
I don't know a lot of European countries.
You're that dude on
It's
the
kinda
front.
obscure.
You're the dude on the front of the Lucky Charms.
No,
Cereal box,
I'm
that's what you are.
far from that region. I'm from that
Ignas?
area.
Are you like Finnish?
German.
Okay, a little bit Austrian. A little bit Austrian. I got two. Actually, I have three main parts. I lied. I got three. So you got one Austrian. It's two more.
Are you from like North
Kind of.
Finland?
No. Oh no, not
Swedish.
that north. No.
Uh,
Starts. Okay. The
Estonia?
two remaining ones start with P and C.
P and C.
Yeah.
Polish?
And
Oh,
the big
good
one.
shout.
This is the biggest one. This is my main shooter.
C?
Your main shooter?
My main shooter. This is
Oh,
my
I
main.
feel so uneducated right now. It starts with a C?
Starts with a C, ends in an A.
China.
Beautiful place.
China.
Hell no.
Damn it.
Hell no. It's a
C.
beautiful place. Great
Croatia.
food. Croatia.
Croatia.
You know you look like you're from Croatia.
Thank you.
So you graduated from Terrace. What was that experience
Terrace.
like? Firstly, tell the audience what Terrace is. How many
Okay.
people are there?
So Terrace is a town, northern BC. Approximately 16,000 people live there. Got one high school, one mall, one doctor's office.
One doctor's office.
Got one of everything. Actually, we just got a new doctor's office.
Yeah,
That's
new
what I have
hospital.
too.
up the terrace.
There
Up
we
by
go.
the
We just
terrace.
got a new hospital. She's actually pretty sick. I haven't actually seen her in person yet, but anyway, not much going on there. You kind of run into a lot of people you know, but that's kind of part of the charm of
Yeah.
That you know
a small town. But yeah, no, high school, it's very cliquey. It's extremely cliquey. Everyone's
Clicky?
cliquey. Like everyone has their own groups, and no one gets along.
Oh.
There's lots of drama.
So what was your clique?
Yeah, what was your clip?
I was kind of everywhere. Like I was kind of like a wild card. I just like floated around.
Oh.
I was in
He's a
multiple
floater.
groups.
You know what?
I
I
was in
think
multiple groups.
that is such a very reoccurring trait that I've seen a lot of successful people have.
Really?
Because
Yes.
you can get along with anyone.
Exactly. It means you have good people skills.
Well, I didn't get along with everyone I was floating around with, but I tried my best.
That's why he was floating.
Yeah, I got disowned by a lot of groups.
I just don't belong anywhere. No one understands.
No one
me.
gets it.
No, I definitely had like one main group, but then like there's like, but yeah, I was like
So how big was your high school?
600 people.
600 people.
600.
Maybe not even like 500. It depends on the year, obviously. But yeah, 500, 600. But
High
actually,
school
they
was
just got a bunch
100
of Brazilians, so that shot it up.
Oh, like exchange students?
Yeah, they got that money now.
Yo,
because the government
Being an exchange student and
In
going to
Terrace?
Terrace in Canada is actually.
Okay,
Oh,
apparently,
what an
I haven't
experience.
seen them, but all the Brazilians they got were like low of the low,
Oh.
like worst type.
Like
there.
people from the favelas?
The favelas, the straight up hood. They got some hood Brazilians in there. But yeah, no, but graduation was kind of underwhelming. But
Isn't it always?
it was all right though. It's kind of like it's just scuffed. Like everything was scuffed. Like prom scuffed. Dry
Did you
grad
have prom
scuffed.
in a gym?
No, we had prom in our hockey arena. Actually, it was actually pretty. I'm gonna have a photo I can show you
I
guys.
really want to see that.
Okay, they actually did a good job. They did a good job with it, but it's scuffed because it's in a hockey arena.
Okay. Dude, I had my prom in I forgot what it was called. Swan Center Golf Resort, something like that. It looked like a castle.
Bougie.
My school,
Yeah, you were at that good ending, eh?
well, phenomenal school. Nothing against the school. IB program, very respect, like, love the teachers, awesome facilities. I think it's the best in the city, really. But I think a lot of people in just all the grades, not everyone, of course, but I think the culture definitely seemed to get worse every year while I was there.
People became cliquey, or just culture.
People became very cliquey.
Yeah.
Because I remember when I was a freshman, I'd see like all the upper years, and to be fair, I wasn't really like in the know, but it just seemed like everyone got along.
Yeah.
Maybe I was just naive, but like I'd look at the seniors and I'd be like, they look like they're actively.
Hey, this looks nice. We're lucky, Rena.
That does look very nice. That looks very nice.
That's pretty nice.
That's electric. Is that you?
Is it?
I'm asking.
Oh, I don't know. I think
No.
that is me. That is me.
Oh, it is you?
Yeah.
Oh my
Who's
God,
the lucky gal?
You know.
You know?
You know.
Wow. It does look nice.
Yeah, she doesn't look as bad as I remember.
Yeah.
They try their best. But
It
you can-
photographs well.
Yeah. The
I love the
photographs.
lights.
The lights really bring them
The
together.
lights.
Yeah. That makes it cozy in there. Because
Yeah.
like, the ceiling's so high, but the lights like bring it
Yeah,
down
yeah.
level, yeah. So
That's
some of
cute.
those.
On her Facebook.
Yes, sir.
You look very young.
Is that your ex?
No,
Oh.
it's fire.
Yeah. Sam, you grew up in the Philippines, right?
Kind of.
Kind of.
Kind of. So I was telling Finn earlier, I grew up in the UK first.
Oh,
Yeah.
I was shocked to hear that.
I am too.
Like I would never have guessed
Yeah.
that.
I
grew
knew
up-
that.
I grew up in London, and then I moved.
You do
to,
not have an accent at all.
I used to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have
This
a British accent,
This
and then I went to an American school in Brazil. That's where I lost it.
an American school in Brazil.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I moved back to the Philippines for middle school, and I've been in the Philippines since then until.
How? I mean, what's been your experience with all of them? How are they different?
No, it's great. I'm so lucky, you know, because I got to see the way different countries work.
Mhm.
Because all three countries that I've lived in, they're all really, really different. You know, like the UK, that's a first world country. You know, something like it's kind of like Canada. The weather very much like here, but it's. I mean, I was really young, but it was great growing up.
Mhm.
We got to be at the parks, you know, and moving to Brazil and the Philippines, we never really got that, like the outsideness, because in Sao Paulo in Brazil and then Manila, those are like really, really big cities. So I wasn't, you know, I was never really connected to nature the same way I was back in London. So it's really nice that here in UBC, there's so much green on the campus.
Mm.
Like there's a tree outside your window right now.
Yeah.
No, not everyone gets that.
I think it's always great when people have had just life experiences in different places because they have different perspectives.
Yeah, you're more well-rounded.
You
Yeah,
get to meet
and you
so
can
many
appreciate
people.
different things. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious about what it was like outside of school in Brazil. But you were so young, right?
I was
Yeah.
quite young, so there wasn't much for me to do.
Do you remember like going around markets at all?
Kind of.
But you
Like,
know what I'm
all-
talking about though, right? Like those like Latin markets.
Yeah.
Where it's like things are laying down. Our friend Finn here has never experienced this.
A Latin market?
A Latin market, yeah. So people.
No, I have not.
It's just like it's kind of like a crowded like street, and just like people walking, yeah. And then on the sides, they're just like pop ups.
Oh no, I've seen markets. Yeah,
Yeah, but I've seen Latin markets.
not Latin markets. I've seen
They're just
other markets.
Yeah, I don't know how to
They're an
explain the difference.
experience. They're an
I don't know.
experience.
Comment down below if you can explain this difference, but yeah, it's definitely special.
What's like the difference? They sell like random shit, or
It's just more. It just feels like it has more
you
culture.
you feel a sense of community when you're there.
Yes.
You don't know everyone, but you're walking through and you're
Really?
part of something.
Yes.
Huh.
That's well way to put it. Like in markets here, everything is like nice and tidy, 90-degree angles, and then there is just
90-degree
like,
angle.
an explosion of just colors and culture and sounds and yeah,
The chaos is really
yeah,
comforting.
yeah.
Even the markets in the Philippines are like that. Like your wet markets. And then like you make friends with the people who at the stalls.
Yeah, that reminded me. So a few weeks ago, I went to Mexico, right? We went sightseeing. We were at this. We went to two places that stood out to me. We went to see this castle. There was a lot of markets around there, but we also went to see the pyramids there.
Mm.
Oh, I don't know if I can share the story.
Sure.
Maybe not. So I don't think someone will get in trouble.
You can edit it out.
No, I don't want. Can't catch me putting that much effort in, bro. Oh my goodness, editing. I used to when it began, but eventually I was like, oh, so much work.
That's like
Yeah.
keeps it more authentic.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no. But while I was in this market there, first of all, just flashbacks to Ecuador. Secondly, there was a point where everyone else was just walking and I was tired. You know, we were training a lot down there. It was the day before the first game of our tournament. So I'm just tired. So I sit down somewhere and I'm like falling asleep. And then this guy just like opens up a shop next to me and we're just talking the entire time. And then I like kind of like pass out a little bit more and then I just hear a jaguar.
This came out.
I just heard a jaguar. I heard a jaguar. Like I don't know if I heard it was like a
Sounds like a bird.
no, it was like a very like,
actually,
like
yeah,
nasty
yeah.
like snarl and I was like,
Right.
what? I grew up in the Amazon. Okay, I grew up in this in like a little community like with just like what you would imagine a rainforest to look
Right,
like,
yeah.
right? And so I remember like just faint memories of just like
What
these,
jaguars sound like.
yeah.
Wait, so you actually have heard a jaguar before?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
One time
That's so
we had
cool.
3 Rottweilers, and I remember my father told me this story. I was too young to remember it, but there was a big rainstorm, and we had 3 Rottweilers, and they're just like snarling at the door, and they're like, "What is happening?" And he opens it a little bit just to see, just to peek, just like a few inches. All 3 of them just bolt out. They come back the next morning. All 3 of them are just like cut up, just blood everywhere. Just they look like they've been mauled, and they were like, what happened? And so they go out and like follow the trace of blood and on these horses, and we ride horses there because with like boots on because there's just snakes that just murk you. But anyway, so they go and just follow this trace of blood, and they just found a dead jaguar.
Whoa.
Insane.
Yeah.
How big is a jaguar like?
I don't know.
Pretty
I've never
big,
seen
though.
one. I just heard it.
They're big. I think they're big.
Surely,
Oh,
surely
yeah.
they're apex predators.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyways, I'm just there chilling, like just like looking at the clouds. I love cloud, what is that called? Cloud seeing?
Cloud gazing.
Cloud gazing. It's actually unbelievable. Peak human experience, I'd say.
Really?
Yeah.
I could never get into it.
Have you seen the clouds here?
More about that later. The clouds here are amazing. I have no idea what you're talking about.
No.
No.
There's always just one cloud.
One big cloud.
Well,
Or it's a blue
Today-
sky or one big cloud.
Yeah.
No, today, sometimes we have amazing clouds. Like, have you ever not seen like an amazing like sunset here?
Oh, the
Oh
sunsets
yeah,
are
the
great.
sunsets are
Yeah, the
nice.
sunsets, but like with the contrast of all the cool clouds, like
Okay.
sometimes we have
you're right.
amazing clouds. Yeah.
But
So
it's
I'm
just
Everyone
so
focuses
rare.
on the sun.
Yeah, so I'm just laying down, and then I just hear this, and I'm like, what? I just got like flashbacks. I didn't know I had PTSD. I was like, what is happening? The guy next to me was like, bro, chill out. And then the guy who I was talking to earlier, setting up that scent, he's selling like these things you blow into, and
Oh,
just the shape
shit.
makes noise.
Oh yeah, I've seen
Yeah.
something like that before. Yeah.
Yeah, so that just reminded me of that.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Wait, so do you speak Spanish? Like, were you talking to that guy in Spanish?
Claro que sí, güey.
Ah,
Soy-
sí.
Soy fluido. Yes.
Pablo.
Gringo. Do you know why?
Gringo.
Gringo.
Do you know why people are called gringos? You know how that started?
There's some, I heard it at some point, but I know all the old white retired men in Mexico are just gringos.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
But like, why though?
I heard this from a gentleman I worked with. He was from, I think he's from either Guatemala or Mexico. So I don't know if it's a true story. In hindsight, interesting character. Love him to death. Can't drop the name.
Shut
If
up.
you know if you're watching, dude, so much love for you. But so he tells me the story. We're out in the field, and the guys I was working with, I was too young to be working out there, in my opinion. Great job though. Don't have any complaints aside from like it was just like labor intensive and just hard on the body. But I'm out there. We were doing construction. We were laying down like lines for the PVCs, and I just really just wanted break to come. I was just waiting for like the bell to ring, and so the guys, they tried to cheer me up, and so they tell me a lot of jokes, and one was, I don't know if this was a joke, but it sounded like a true story. It sounds legit. They was like, did you ever hear about why people in like Latin America call white people gringos? And I was like, no, I've never heard about it. And he says they're called gringos because when the white people came to South America and started colonizing, obviously there was a language barrier.
Right. Yeah.
And the Spanish people eventually picked up on a couple words, one being green and one being go. So they started calling white people green because the sun was so intense there. The legend has it that they turn a little bit so pale that they turn a little bit green, just a slightest bit, right? And then they also picked up on the word go, as in like go away. And so they'd be like, green, go away. Yeah.
Gringo.
Yeah, so now you guys know. I don't know if it's true. I hope it is.
I'm in Mexico. I'll know.
Yeah. I've had some phenomenal experiences working there. I just the people there make that job so enjoyable. I remember in that farm we grow a lot of horticulture plants, like ornamental stuff, and in part.
What do you mean by ornamental?
Like any plants you'd see in retail stores.
Oh, like for show.
Like yeah, like any like Canadian Tire, like you just see like.
Oh yeah, the CT plant section.
Yeah, like ferns and whatnot. So,
Yeah.
but we also grow like a lot of flowers, and we grow like some little bit of watermelons, a little bit of strawberry plants, a lot of peppers, and so at one point we got in the market of selling Carolina Reaper peppers at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like the
real
the
deal.
hottest ones.
Yeah.
You ever try one?
This is the story. This is the story. So I'm out there again in the field. At this point I'm not doing construction. I'm just picking up trays, putting them on carts, pushing the carts, taking them to a different greenhouse, picking up the trays, putting them down, going back for more. So that's what I was doing. And eventually again I'm just like, the boys could just tell I'm like struggling to like just take another step because I'm just tired. And then they're like, they just start like eating a few, like candy, just here and there. It's not like they sat down to like eat them, but like while they're working, they just have a couple, right? And I'm like, oh, that shit looks good. And I was like, can I have one? And they're like, no, like too white, too gringo. And I'm like, surely no, bro. I'm also Latin. This was the day I found out. Listen to this. From this day forward, no. Every day prior to this event, I always thought I'm Latin, like I'm not that bad with spice. Like I knew like I couldn't handle like
you're a little bit
the
whitewashed, but
chili.
not really.
Yeah, I'm definitely a bit whitewashed, but I could handle my spice.
Right. Yeah.
Or so I thought. Like mayo was never spicy for me. Okay, I'll leave it there.
Right.
Mayo was never
Good old
spicy.
mayo.
Good old mayo.
Wait, it's spicy.
Spicy mayo. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's bad. I got nothing.
It's okay. My ex's mom, very, very white woman, she thought that pepper was spicy. She couldn't eat
Really?
food with too much
Okay,
pepper.
I can handle pepper.
Well, there's different types of peppers.
There is,
No,
yeah.
like black pepper.
Oh, okay,
peppercorns.
standard. Yeah,
The
that's
peppercorns.
that's
She
pretty
thought
crazy
that was
thing that's
spicy.
spicy. Yeah, that's
So on this day, forever after, anytime someone say, like we'd be at a restaurant, they'd be like, hey, like, are you good with spice? I'd be like, no. Like, no. Like, ketchup's good for me, man.
yeah.
So what happened is they offered me one, and I'm like, okay, I'll try one. Finn, when I tell you I thought I was dying, I thought I was dying. Like, it was just like an overwhelming, like all my senses just
Did you pop
sensory
Did
overload.
you pop the whole thing in your mouth?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
oh
I just
my
bit it like, and I'm like, ugh.
Especially in the heat, working and then.
Yeah.
You're
No.
so tired.
At that point, dude, I don't remember exactly what I did. I must have I was either like tweaking on the floor, like Kevin having like a stim attack, or I just ran inside like looking for water. I remember we have a big water tank. I might have like jumped in. That reminds me of another story. Yeah. So I take this, and then I don't even remember if this was the same instance or the same day, but I remember somehow we gotten on, like the pepper had gotten on a few people's hands, and by the end of the day, like people were just running around like have you ever seen The Office?
Yeah.
You see like one episode where Dwight just tries to like he puts a firecracker inside
Oh,
and he
yeah.
locks the doors. It felt like that. It was people are just like running around there like, what do we do? Like kids in my eyes. Yeah, so yeah, that was also funny. Talk about this water tank though.
Alright.
I'm in construction again. I'm a bit older now. Like I'm starting to enjoy the job a lot more. I'm working with this gentleman. His name was Dave. I remember him.
Dave.
I remember his name.
Shout out.
Yeah, love him. He was an older fellow. He taught me a lot about just like maintenance working in construction. So we're building a pump house, and it's right next to the water tank. And eventually it was hot. It was like I don't think you know, but do you remember? There was heat waves. I don't remember, like maybe 1 or 2, 3 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah.
Like those, yeah, just like people were like dying.
Yeah. I think yeah.
How
Yeah,
hot is
that.
heat waves here?
It was touching 50, wasn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, well, in some towns, like in the
Yeah.
Okanagan area,
Yeah.
like there's one town that burnt down.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was bad. Like there was a lot of
What
wildfires. Like,
was the town called?
like,
Yeah,
right
one town burnt down. Yeah, it was like I think I was driving through. It was like 50 on the car. Yeah,
Oh
like
my
49.
God.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it was bad. So naturally we're working then. We're working, yeah, of course. And we're roofing like the top, and that material gets really hot. It's just black.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're doing this, and I'm like, my dad like kept coming in and checking in on me, and he's like, yo, you doing okay? And I'm like, it's just really hot. But I was having fun. I was just talking with.
Oh, you're having a blast.
I was
right?
just talking with Dave. It was just a good day. There was beautiful clouds. I remember.
Okay.
And then my dad just goes, listen, if you jump in the tank, I'll pay you $20. And you know what I did, guys? Dad, I don't think I've ever told you this if you're watching, but I remember thinking instantly like, absolutely, I do it. But then before I spoke, the thought just crossed through my mind suddenly. I was like, if I stall, I could just work less and we could just talk for a little bit. So I just was like, yeah, like I'm pretty scared. Like it's kind of tall. Like what if I hit the bottom? And then Dave gets into it. He was like, shouldn't we all do it? And then eventually, I don't remember how much time passes by, but eventually I was like, all right, it's time to do it.
Yeah, after at least like an hour.
I don't think it was that bad. But yeah. So I remember jumping in, and I remember I was actually really close to the edge, and I actually would have like died. But yeah, other than that, it was good. It was so refreshing. Like, have you guys ever just like been sweaty from being in the sun? Like maybe you're.
Oh yeah, you just jump in like a lake or something.
Oh,
Yeah.
not feeling like it, man. Not feeling like it. You know what, guys? We should do a cheers.
Should do a cheers.
What should we cheers to? I don't know.
Andrew.
Andrew saying success of
To the success of Andrew
podcast.
Zhang. Cheers. Cheers.
Fire.
Fire.
Finn, I've been noticing this bling on you for quite a.
What bling? I stole this.
You stole it?
Yeah,
From
my
the
dad.
shop?
My dad.
Okay. I was like, I thought you stole it from the shop. I was like, yo.
You know, I don't actually wear this one usually because I thought honestly I called him out on it because I got into like watches probably like a year ago, right? And then I came back home and I bought like a like Pelican case.
No.
You know, like a hard shell case where you keep like a handgun.
Oh, right.
Oh, okay.
And that other thing. But I bought one that's like for watches. So you open it up, it's like a hard shell, right? It has like a padlock on it. You open it up, and you have 6 watch slots basically.
Oh, that's the cutest.
So then I brought that home, and he's like, "Oh, I got a watch," and then he brings out this shit. I'm like, "Dad, that's it. This is a girl's watch," because like it's small. Like
It
normally,
That's a small watch?
it's
It's
really
a
it's
small
small. It's apparently male.
Okay.
At least he claims it is.
Uh-huh.
But like a masculine watch is like 41
They're
millimeters.
really,
This is like 38, 36. So this is like small. I'm like, "Dad, this is a chick watch. Like, what are you doing?" And he was like, "No, I got this back. And like, trust me." And then he just forgot about it. So mine now. So I just took this shit. And then, I don't know, I just tossed it on today because like you gotta change it up once in a while, right? So,
Yeah.
rocking a chick watch today.
Rocking a chick watch.
Yeah.
Do you have any extra watches, bro? Did you take them here? Did you bring them or no?
Yeah, I got home. Yeah.
I like the Swatch, the Planet one. Those ones are
I got
so
Mission to
nice.
Pluto. You know Mission to Pluto?
Kevin just got that for his birthday.
Oh,
Yeah, his mom.
those are so
His mom
nice.
took us out.
Yeah.
I have a funny story about those watches.
Yeah, what's that?
So I have, well, he's not really my friend anymore, but I had a friend in high school, and he had this crazy girlfriend. We don't really like her, and
What's her name?
Drop the
name's-
name.
Drop the name.
Drop the name.
I'll call her Sophia. Her name is Sophia. Her name really is Sophia. She's crazy. She was crazy.
Fuck you, Sophia.
Damn.
She didn't treat my friend very well, but I don't know. I think they were about to break up or something.
This is
He
a really
really
funny
didn't
story.
want her to leave. He really didn't want her to leave, and his mom gave him one of those watches.
Right.
I think it was the blue one. I think it was maybe Neptune.
Neptune, yeah. That's
It was Neptune.
Yeah.
And this girl Sophia was collecting all of the planets. The only one she was missing, Neptune.
Damn.
So he gave it to her as like a please don't leave me.
Bro, what a simp.
Those watches. Well,
That was the funny story?
yeah.
Poor guy. Just
Poor
lost
guy,
his
yeah.
life. Funny story. Just
Bro,
sad.
so wrong.
He just- They're simping for a
Damn.
chick.
So what ended up happening?
Well, they broke up. a
And
while
she kept the
ago.
watch?
Did
She
she
kept
watch?
the watch.
Fuck.
She kept the watch, 2 of his hoodies. She
Peanut.
kept.
You gotta
Yeah,
get
you
the
gotta
She kept
sign
the
up.
law.
You gotta get
You
the
gotta
prenup.
sign up on that shit, yeah.
She kept the.
Prenup.
Yeah, he gifted it to her because he didn't want her to leave.
Yeah. Would you guys go for a prenup?
Depends.
On what?
If I have money.
Yeah, there's a reason to get a prenup. If you got nothing, then you got nothing to lose. So.
Yeah. Would you?
Would I? I don't know.
Because obviously you have to like trust your spouse and everything.
Exactly. On one hand, it's like if you want to get married, you should marry them enough to the point where you trust them not
Yeah.
to take your money.
Yeah.
On the other hand, shit happens.
Yeah. Because I heard prenups are good even if you like if you get into a freak accident, you end up dying. Like, the prenup will
Protect them.
not like it'll protect your assets.
Yeah.
So maybe if you want to give it to like your family or whatever, your
Right.
spouse can't take it.
Yeah, I don't know. My father's been very diligent on telling me to take a prenup, so
Did your dad have a prenup?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I don't know.
But there's like other ways around. Like I heard a lot of people, if they're super wealthy, they all their assets gets put in like a house. They buy a house, it gets put into like their mom's name. So then if anything does go wrong, they actually have nothing.
Yeah.
Guys, we have hit half an hour.
Wow.
Yeah,
like
I
that.
told you it goes so fast.
Blast.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was blessed. We didn't really talk about a lot, eh?
I thought we covered quite a bit.
Yeah?
Actually. Yeah, dude. We.
But we have been talking like since before this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff.
Surely we should have talked about like the Tesla robots and like
Yeah.
The
the
beer
humanoids.
pouring robots.
beer pouring robot. Maybe that's for like another episode.
Maybe it's for another episode. Yeah. Well, guys, thank you for helping me get the podcast off the floor here. It's been a
Pleasure.
fun.
A pleasure.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Been a pleasure.
Signing out.
Signing out.
Inca out.
Inca out.